The government only wants to stay in power until they've stolen enough to go into exile somewhere else. And the rebels, they're not sure they want to take over, otherwise they'd have to govern this mess. But TIA, right, Med?
TIA.
What's TIA?
This is Africa.
You know, when I think about Leonardo DiCaprio, my mind goes to Titanic because of all the memes that crop out from it. Though, taking a step back, I also realize that Leo is a pretty dedicated actor, and some of his standout roles tend to be the more violent ones. Django.
To the man with the exceptional beard and his unexceptional
Revenant. And the topic of this review in particular, Blood Diamond. Set during the Sierra Leone Civil War, the plot follows the story of two characters as their fates intertwine. Solomon Vandy, a local fisherman who gets caught by rebel forces while his family escapes. He's sent to the diamond mine to search for said diamonds to fund the cause. While there, he discovers a massive diamond that can free him from Africa and the struggles it brings. Though while hiding it, it's discovered by the camp captain before government forces raid the area. Hiding the diamond, Vandy is captured once more and brought to Freetown, where we run into our next character, Danny Archer. Danny is a Rhodesian smuggler of these diamonds to the rest of the world, but is caught during one of the smuggling trips and imprisoned in the same place as Solomon Vandy, where he discovers the existence of this pink diamond. Once he is freed, the two pair up to split the diamond and the profits while searching for Vandy's son, traveling across the beautiful and dangerous African landscape as the two must make their way back to the diamond camp. Along the way, they run into a reporter played by Jennifer Connelly, who has aged like a fine wine. She tags along with Danny and Solomon as well, trying to convince the Rhodesian smuggler to expose the truth behind the whole conflict. The movie itself is one of Leo's best work, in my opinion. As with anything he does, he puts his all into acting-wise like Tom Cruise, just without the whole Scientology thing. It's also a simple plot, all things considered. Man is in place, man finds thing, man gets separated, man teams up with another to go back and find the thing. The effects are simple and well done. I don't think there was a single scene of CGI throughout the film. Plenty of practical effects, mixed with authentic gunplay and good direction. Apparently the script was mostly complete before it was redone to the movie we know today, stuck in years of developmental hell before coming to that final conclusion. I also have to give props to the cast as well. Forgive me for butchering the name, Dijman Huzen plays the farmer Solomon Vandy, a father who wants the best for his son, and some of his later scenes show that agonizing feeling when he discovers that his son was kidnapped by the very militia who had caught him. Jennifer Connelly plays Maddie Bowen, the reporter who wants to break open the case on the conflict diamond export, to which, as always, plays an excellent role. Finally, the standout role, Leonardo DiCaprio as Danny Archer, who makes it very clear he could really care less about the whole conspiracy and wants to leave the continent that had taken his home from him. A Rhodesian who became a smuggler for a South African PMC colonel, which is also an accent that he pulls off very well. Maybe one day they'll restore it.
All Rhodesians and we'll fight through thick and thin. Keep our land a free land, stop the enemy coming in. We'll keep them north with us and easy, we'll let rivers running dry. In this mighty land we'll prosper, all Rhodesians never die.
There is no magic plot in the background, no sudden twist that you won't see coming a mile away, just good fun, violence, and rather well-directed action with competent actors and writers. It's a shame that the modern movie and TV industry has fallen rather far from its roots, going from wanting to tell an engaging story with good casting, writing, and direction to pandering and the message. Then again, I grew up in a time where this was considered normal, and shitty movies were often canned before they began. Now it's just the norm, which is why I always advocate for these kind of movies. They were made by people who cared, who put in the effort and saw their efforts pay off. If you find the time, go ahead and look this movie up. You won't be disappointed. That's all for now. Wanted to get something out as I've been on vacation for a while, and I'll be back to the grind with the Raven Creek incident and the RE4 review. Till then, have a good one, lads. God bless Rhodesia.
They can shout their words of hate, but the costs of keeping this land free can never be too great. 'Cause our men and boys are fighting for the things that they hold dear, and this land and all its people will never disappear.
Repent, but
From
where
Rhodesia.